What's up, you guys? Marty Schwartz here with Marty Music, and I finished, I think, a really cool intermediate guitar course called Intermediate Foundation, which is basically all the things you're going to want to practice after you're a beginner. That's out of the way, and where to go from there for the rest of your guitar playing journey, what to focus on. So this is one of those exercises, pentatonic exercises that you could never go wrong with doing. This is groups of three, so sequences of three. We start to build patterns. You start to build melodic ideas from these little exercises. This one you can practice every day and you will benefit. I'll show it to you right now. Here we go. All right, there's a bunch of different patterns and exercises that really have helped me. And I picked my two favorite that I got the most use out of, and they can be great warm-ups as well. But you hear these little elements in famous solos. And so this one is the groups of three pentatonic, and the descending, going high to low, I think is a little bit easier. And if you've never done this before, you just want to start with maybe, the first couple of groups and get those under your fingers, and the rest start to become easier and easier. You start to feel and hear the pattern. Now, it is just a pattern. This is not a solo, but it's another thing you can add into your future vocabulary. We're going to play A minor pentatonic again, but because it's an exercise, we're going to start with that 8th fret high E string. So I just descended the A minor pentatonic scale from that C note right there. It's a C. That's the root. So what did I do? I hit each note one time, right? Well, this particular exercise is we're going to go down 3 tones in the scale from there. 1, 2, 3. Okay? And I started on that C note. 1, 2, 3. Well, we're going to do another group of 3, but instead of starting there, we're going to start with the next note down. A group of 3 from there. You put the 2 together. All of a sudden, it has a little, instead of just always going, now we have, you start to hear little repeating patterns. And when our ear hears a pattern, it likes it. Our ear likes to hear things that we recognize. So we went 1, 2, 3 from the 8th fret, and then we're going to go 3 tones down from the 5th fret. 1, 2, 3. So, and since it's groups of 3, rhythmically, it sounds really cool. So that was groups of 3 all the way down to the root. And another thing about this is each little group of 3 that you end on, the next group is 1 scale note up from wherever you ended up. So it will be that. The next one will be there. Then there. Then there. Then there. It's really good to just be able to start with those first 3 and then see if you can figure the rest out on your own. But we're going to go through it one more time right now. Since we're here, I'm recording, and the thing, I don't know if you know this, but in 2023, near the end of it, is when I'm shooting this, there's no film anymore. It's all digital, so as long as I can have enough room there on the card, we'll keep going. But so here's the groups of 3. So that was 2 groups of 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Let's just do that again. just add another one. So that would be... Next group starts up there. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You could take any little part of the pentatonic and just do it and get it down. I think it's better to get 2 patterns down and start to be able to play it pretty good, as opposed to going really slow on all the patterns across. Because you'll actually, if you get just 2 of them down, the rest start to become easier as you go. So here it is, ascending. We're going to start there, and we're going to go up 3. And the next 3 will start 1 scale tone down. So if I went 5, 8, 5. Now back to the E string, 8, 5, 7. So those. So the next one would start there. And there. Then the next one would start 1 below. 3. Then from 3 from there. 1, 2, 3. Then from there, 1, 2, 3. You have a little if you just looked at just the whole steps, this distance is called a minor third. This is called a whole step is called a major second, but we can just look at the 5, 7, 5, 7, 5, 7 on the A, D, and G, and do groups of 3 just there. When you just do 2 like that, it literally sounds like a lick now. So, yeah, let's look at just the shorties. And then the other way, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I got fancy there at the end. But that fancy stuff is all still within the shell of the pentatonic, and then I was just playing a lot of different little passing tones in between, but it's still this thing here. That also means that you can come up with your own patterns, groups of 5, groups of 7. Eric Johnson, Joe Bonamassa do, I think, groups of 5 and 7. Eddie Van Halen did groups of 5, like in some famous stuff. I mean, so there's a lot to explore. You can also do it with every position you learn of any scale. You can do it with that major scale. Now, so any of these exercises, I said it before, but it's really true. It's just like helps give you melody making tools. And this is one of them. So if you knew, 20 or 30 of them, then it's up to you to improvise the various little tools that you internalize along the way. So we're going to do basic groups of 4 in that next chapter. All right. Hope you guys dug that. Once again, I've got a bunch of other great topics at my website, martymusic.com. And this is from my brand new intermediate foundation course. Please check it out. Help support the channel here, and hope to see you again.